Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is a acne prone scarring cover-up foundation routine, and that is exactly what we will be doing because I have so many scars from when I used to pick my face that I could not find a foundation that would cover up my skin the way that I wanted it to. So with that said, if you would like to see how I accomplish this routine on covering my face, which I'll also post a picture to show exactly how my scase, I'm sick, so that's the reason why I'm rambling and messing up words. I think it clouded my head. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a picture how my face looks without foundation, and then hopefully you'll see the difference from when I do apply my face. So if you like to see how I accomplish this look, just continue to keep on watching. Talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for joining my channel. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. It's been such a long time since I've even done a foundation routine. Foundation routine. Jeez Louise, I can't even speak today. I do have a cold, so that's why I sound like that. But if you can see, I have acne scars. It actually comes out more like worse. It comes out worse on the camera than it is in person. But I want to show you the routine that I use to cover up my acne scars, or just me from, you know, from picking, because even though you're not supposed to, it's just like I don't want to walk around with this big pimple on my face, so I tend to pick, which is not a good thing because obviously, look, I'm gonna get started. The foundation that I tend to use and I tend to go to all the time is my new Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. It's a 12-hour foundation. It's full coverage, and that's what makes it really good. My MAC foundations, because I have such sensitive skin, it makes my face break out. Like, I can wear it later on in the day while I still have the foundation on. I have a breakout, and to me, that's not cute. It's not cute to have a breakout in the first place, but if I want to wear makeup, I shouldn't feel like my face is going to break out from me wearing foundation or any type of makeup in the first place. So, with that said, I'm just going to get started. I am using a dirty brush, but it's only a day-old brush. So it's not that bad. The brush that I tend to use also is my Angle Top Kabuki brush by Sigma, which is the F34. I love it. I use this brush every single time I apply foundation. I've tried multiple brushes to apply my foundation. I've tried the foundation brush itself, you know, that's actually for foundation. I've tried to use the stippling brushes. I've tried to use all of those forms of brushes, but it doesn't tend to give me the flawless finish that I like. So that's why I've been using the F84. I need to get more than one, so the time that I'm too lazy to actually wash my brushes, I can always have a clean one as a backup. But with that said, we're just going to get started, and then from there you'll just see exactly what my routine is. Alright, so what I use as a primer is my Benefit Stay Flawless 15-hour primer. Excuse me. I use that and I apply it mostly. It's kind of like all over my face, but it like really isn't. And I don't use my hands to blend it in because, like I said, I try to use as many things that's dirty. My hands aren't dirty. I just washed them. But because my face, like I said before, is so sensitive, I'm just so nervous about using them to apply anything. So, well, besides lotions and my face wash and stuff like that. So, what I use is the Sigma Round Top Kabuki, which is the F82. And all I do is I stipple it on. Hopefully this video comes out nice and bright and clear enough for you guys to see how exactly it comes out. It's been so long since I've done a video, because let me tell you exactly what happened to me when I stopped recording videos. And I got so excited because I have 87 followers, or 87 subscribers, which, you know, is a true blessing because you guys don't even have to subscribe to me. You know, I'm not like those known verified beauty gurus, but I would love to get to not the level well, I would love to get to a successful level like them, but this is not the reason why I do these videos. I do them because I love makeup. My friends and my family, some of them love it, and they ask me, you know, what should they buy, how to apply this, how to apply that. That's the reason why I do these videos. But anyway, let me get off my soapbox. The reason why I stopped doing my videos is because I spilled wine on my laptop. $300 later, I am back. I was so pissed off at myself because I know better. You know, I know not to have the cup on the laptop. I know not to have the cup near my laptop, but I left it on top. I went this way, turned, and there it was. It knocked over on my laptop. I had to get the whole keyboard replaced because I have a MacBook. So it's not like, you know, I can just take the little piece of the keyboard, get that replaced. No, for a MacBook, you have to replace the whole face where the keyboard sits because that's one piece. So, like I said, week and a half, 2 weeks later, I'm back and I'm excited. Anyway, all right, so what I do is, since it's a clay foundation, you can't really shake it, so I do this with it. I don't really know if it does anything, but that's just what I do. I am a tan deep, excuse me, and then what I do is I just apply that much of it on. I don't even know, I can't even say that's a dime size, but then I stipple it. It just got on my fingernail. Yeah, I just stipple it on my face, and then let me take my earring off, and then I blend it. Alright. And then I blend my makeup in. I've already applied my moisturizer, which is my Proactive moisturizer. So it is a buildable foundation. The first layer that I put on, it is on the brush, and then after that I use my finger. I take it and I apply it to my troubled areas, which is mostly the bottom half of my face. So I do that, and then I blend it in downward strokes. So I blend down, and as you can see, it's covering up my scars so well, which is why I love it. See, so good. And then I tend to blend it over and over again because I don't like it to look like, ugh, you applied a pound of foundation. And because it's clay, it looks thick, but like I said, it is a buildable and it's a breathable foundation, because when I wear it, even though it is a clay, it doesn't feel that heavy to me. And my MAC Studio Fix feels heavy as hell. So I blend that down. Blend it into my neck because I don't want to look like I have a mask on. Blend it on my nose, under my eye, and then I take a little bit, and then I just do a streak on my forehead, and then I blend that on my forehead as well. I also put it on my eyelids. To make it one color. Now, I don't know if you can see the difference, but you should be able to. But look how well it covers my face. Alright, so from there, what I do is I use my NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and this is in Glow. Then I take the wand and I make a triangle. And I do that on both. Then I take my Sephora sponge, which is torn, by the way. It tore while I was washing it because sometimes I'm rough. Then I take my Studio Fix Fluid, my Fix Plus, and I spray it on my sponge. Then I start to blend. And all I do is I dab it. Make sure that you always wet your sponge, beauty blender, whatever you may use. Make sure you wet it or dampen it, because if not, then you're just going to be losing a lot of product. Then I take the other end and I blend in my foundation, because that's just what I do. Trying not to make this video 30 minutes long. Alright, so that's blended, my concealer is blended. Alrighty. That's blended. Then I take the same F84 and I dab it. That is just what I do. Like I said, you don't have to buy all the same products. You don't have to buy any of the products that I use. But I'm just showing you what works for my skin that has scars on it. This is mostly for the acne prone skin, because I have very sensitive skin. So this is what this video is intended for. It's intended for the people who break out, who have acne scars, you know, but just can't find a foundation that'll cover them up. So then I set my powder, and the brush that I use is a large powder brush by Sigma, which is a F30. I love this brush because, one, it's so soft, and I think that's mainly the reason, because it's so big. So I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder. So I just dab a hell of a lot of it, because even though my skin is sensitive, I'm also oily in my T-zone. So then I take it and I just dab it all over my face, part of my neck, which is where I apply the foundation. Because I don't like to have oily skin. Then what I do is I make sure I put not a lot, but a good amount on the brush, and then I blow, go to the tip of the brush, and then I set my foundation. Alrighty, that's done. Okay, so after that I apply my bronzer, and the bronzer that I've always used and continue to use. So I tend to go to my Golden, which is by MAC as well. It's a nice brown. Then I use my Sigma tapered face brush, which is an F35. I do it on the side, tap it off, and then I start with my forehead. If you can see the difference, it's rounding off. I don't care if I get it off my scarf, because I'm not going anywhere to it. Then I do my jawline first. Bring it down. Then I Do my cheek. Go back around my temple. Oh, and then I forgot. I always, well, I'm doing it on my nose. I don't know why. I think I just use the rest of the excess. Well, I know I do. And then my next item that I use is my Obsession, which is my new blush by MAC, which is Stubborn. It's a Pro Longwear blush, and it's a nice purple color. I used my Sigma F10 brush, which is a blush brush. I dab it, tap off the excess, then I do it on the back of my hand because it's very pigmented. If you notice, I look like a clown right now, but I'm not going to stay like that. So then I take my large powder F20 brush by Sigma, and I blend it in. Alright, so after that, I do my eyebrows, and then I'll do my eyes, and then I'll be right back. Actually, what I forgot to show you guys is my highlight. And then I use the Sigma F35 brush, and then I use Coralista. And then I highlight it under my cheekbone. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. But, yep. Then I take my Real Techniques brush and then I blend out everything. Because today it seems like really harsh. Alright, that's much better.